Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. This is The Big Pitch.
Industry trade shows are the true incubators of consumer product innovation. The Big Pitch recently traveled to the International Home and Housewares Show in Chicago, where the world's widest variety of lifestyle and products for the home are presented under one roof. Kevin Harrington, an original shark on the hit TV show Shark Tank, is a deal maker, celebrity, and industry professional who has identified and helped launch over 500 products with over $4 billion in direct-to-consumer sales. Kevin and the Big Pitch team hit the International Home and Housewares floor and set their sights on inventors and exhibitors who might be sitting on the next big thing. The lucky few were selected and given a chance to pitch their innovative products to Kevin and industry professionals. Now it's time to see who will be the next big thing, direct from the International Home and Housewares Show. Stay tuned. Find out how you too can get your hands on any of these top products from the Big Pitch.
Hello, I'm Corey Bergeron, and this is The Big Pitch. Kevin Harrington and his team traveled to Chicago to check out the best new products offered during the incredible International Home and Housewares Show. And now, it's your time to get big savings on some amazing new products. Inventors and companies from around the world showcase their best new products to tens of thousands wholesale and retail buyers. The Big Pitch is your big chance to see and purchase the best of the products selected from the show. So let's go out to Chicago now and see the first big pitch and see if their product is the next big thing.
Hey, Scott and Steve Turner, father and son team with the company Flexi Snake. Let's hear your pitch. Come on, guys.
Okay, we've got a new product, patented product, that'll open a hair-clogged bathroom drain instantly, without chemicals, and virtually anybody can do it. Does this look familiar here?
Yes.
My wife and my daughter, I was doing this about every 3 or 4 months. And I used chemicals, but I just came away dissatisfied. Before we came in here, we doused some human hair with some 7-minute chemical. Okay, this has been in here probably a half an hour by now. You can see there's still hair in here. Steve's gonna do some demonstrations for you and show you exactly what the drain weasel can do on these hair clogs.
So this is our new item, the drain weasel. Notice I don't have to take the drain apart. It just slides right past the stopper. Stick it down the drain. You can see there's some hair down there. All you gotta do is spin the handle. You can see how well it grabs onto hair.
Wow.
Very well. 290-degree bends. Well, you can see how flexible it is. Go right around the pipe. If you can touch the hair, just wind the handle, and you can see it'll suck it right up.
If you see a drain product out there that has hook and loop material on the end, that is because of our patents. And that's how it gets at these hair clogs. If you can touch it, our patented spinning handle will wind into that hair, pull it out of there immediately. People have this idea when you pour chemical in there that the hair just dissolves like snow or something. It doesn't happen.
Sure, I'm one of those people.
There's always hair left in the drain. And why do it when you can use a drain weasel?
That's what it is.
This is what everybody buys, market-leading products.
And a lot of people, they don't want to touch the mess on the end. So our other patent is the disposable wands.
What's retail? What are you selling it for?
The starter kit, which you guys have there, retails anywhere from, in that $6 to $10 range. Refills are 5 to 6.
Which means these refills cost less than the chemical, which you're just pouring down the drain anyway.
Could it be done in a smaller footprint? It's a little long.
We have, we've come out with several different items. This is another one we've done.
Can we see one? Can we see that?
Yeah. Right now, this is the #1 bestseller on Amazon in drain augers. They sell 1,500 a week.
How long has the product been out at this point?
The drain weasels have been out for about 2 years.
You looked at shopping channels yet, catalogs? Have you done anything with the QVCs?
We did over $1 million in sales in the first year on QVC with that product.
$1 million is a good start, but 10 million would be a lot better roll, wouldn't it? Okay.
The right
so I think that's why you're here today.
We can do that.
So thanks for coming in today, guys. I think you got a great product. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have 2 girls in my household, my wife and my 17-year-old daughter, and both of them have long hair, and it always gets down in the drain. Eventually, you'll see the sink, it'll just start draining kind of slow, and that means Dad has to get underneath the sink and start pulling apart all the plumbing and yanking everything out. It's all mucky and disgusting just to get the hair out of there so the sink will drain again. The idea that I don't have to do that anymore, that the Flexi Snake has me covered, that I can just stick it right down through the drain from the top without disassembling anything, turn the handle and pull out all those wads of hair that easy, I'm sold. And you should be too. TheBigPitchTV.com is where you want to go right now to get your Flexi Snake. You're going to get your handle, 2 attachments that come with the handle, and then we're including another package with 3 more attachments. So you get everything that you see here when you go to TheBigPitchTV.com. 5 attachments and a handle, but it's just for a limited time at a special price for you, the Big Pitch viewer. So make sure you get there very soon, and we're gonna run back to the trade show, check in with Kevin and the Big Pitch team, and see what the next item is.
Let's return to the International Home and Housewares Show in Chicago. Here's Kevin Harrington.
Welcome, Anami, all the way from South Africa, and you have something called Handle Hands. I'm looking forward to hearing about it because I don't know what it is, but you're going to give us the big pitch.
Inside the kitchen, obviously, we all know the problems of hot handles, either coming from the oven or on the barbecue or on the stovetop, and then especially if you've got an item like this going to the stove, or to the table to dish up from, you end up with something that you cannot pass along. So now we've decided, or long ago decided, to get a product which is universal. So on the side you've got a locking mechanism that locks from both sides, 2 ratchet systems, and silicone with inner zones that mold to any shape. So between the ratchet that locks to any thickness and the silicone that molds to any shape, you've got a completely universal item now. So you clip it onto wherever you need it. To release it, you press both buttons at the same time. If for accident you press only one button, say while pouring pasta or draining something, nothing can happen. You have to press both for it to be released, so completely safe. Last year also in America we won the 3 awards, and one of it was specifically for personal safety, which we were very happy with. So basically in using it you can either just move something around, you still got all the grip at the bottom. As you are moving it, you're closing it. As you're pouring it, you're gripping tighter. Once it's clipped on, you cannot get it off. This has actually been tested for 60 kilos, so absolutely safe. And then when it comes to all of these skillets, which you have either in Lodge or Staub or Le Creuset, whatever, you can do it multiple ways. You can either carry it this way, lock it, take it where you need it. This is far more comfortable carrying it this way. Or then while cooking on the stovetop, you can do it this way if you are left-handed, or the other way if you are right-handed. No problem whatsoever. Then we've got all the straight-edged applications, so baking trays or Pyrex dishes or oven racks, no problem. Because of the front lip being completely open, it allows you to actually operate straight-edged items as well. So you can bring the grid out, clip it on the corners, move it up and down. Bakeware, you would just take 2 of them, clip them on, lift it, take it where you need it. So yeah, the silicone completely cuts off all the heat. And then because of the hard casing on the outside, doesn't matter what handle you are using or operating, your outside will always be perfect as you remember it, as you know it. It's basically to do 3 things. Let's keep them safe, let's give them grip, and let's set them free. So they're not trapped in a glove. You can lick your fingers, you can mix up meatballs, you can sip wine.
I'd say that was a perfect pitch.
Yeah, it was really right on.
You had you pretty much covered all the bases. But there's one base you may have missed. What about a utensil? Sometimes they get real hot.
Absolutely, you forgot it in there. There's flames
Right.
pouring. It's no problem. You clip it on, you can stir it.
What happens if you leave this on and put it in the oven?
It will absolutely melt. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's safer for you to just not burn your hands
But,
and wipe
yeah.
the plastic that's lying on the base.
If you forget it, you're in trouble, though.
But that's one of the keys of the product, because in the past 10, 15 years, gourmet cookware and higher end professional grade cookware has become more popular, and the whole premise is to top your dish off by putting it in the oven. So when you get it out of the oven, you typically don't have, you have some phenolic handles, but you don't have handles that have the same kind of protection that has. So it's great. I mean, very functional. What about cleaning?
Cleaning's so easy. Not that it ever really gets that messy because it's on the outside, doesn't touch food or anything,
Right.
but it's now dirty. You need to clean it. You take the silicone grips off on the inside, goes in the dishwasher. Once done,
go,
these 2
dishwasher
openings fit over there, and then you just work the front lip at the front edge.
Fantastic. It's
Yeah.
a great product. I think you're going to do very well. I think from a retail standpoint, are you looking for extra distribution, or you already have an exclusive distributor here?
Well, for Danica is basically testing it. Their biggest challenge is retailers love it. It's on the shelf. It's just not getting off like they thought it
Right.
would.
If you don't get a deal with your distributor exclusively, Danica, then let us know so we can talk to you about some of the distribution we have tonight.
That would be fantastic.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Common problem in my household is definitely trying to get the pans off the stove without searing your hands. That's what this is for. These are handle hands, so easy to use. You see, I have a pot in front of me. I just clip them on. They ratchet right down into place. And now I'm not touching the pot. I don't have that heat right next to my hands. I'm not fumbling around with some kind of kitchen towel trying to strap it around the pan and get enough on either side that I can lift it without burning myself. Have you ever tried to grab a pan off the stove and you thought that maybe that glove or that towel in your hand was gonna be enough, and then after you held it for a few seconds, it started burning through? That's not gonna happen with handle hands. And because they have that grippy silicone inside, you can see they're very, very secure. Holding this pan up by just one handle, by 2 fingers, it's not gonna let go. The silicone inside is very, very squishy, so much so that even if your kids clamp their hands in it, it's not gonna hurt anything. Very, very malleable. And listen, you can get your set of handle hands right now at thebigpitchtv.com. We have them in the large size, we have them in the small size, and there's a huge variety of colors. So make sure you get there right now to get your favorite color and your favorite size before they sell out. Thebigpitchtv.com.
Now let's rejoin Kevin Harrington and the Big Pitch team for the International Home and Housewares Show in Chicago.
Kyle and Kyle, welcome to the Big Pitch. You're also from my home state, Toledo, Cincinnati. Nice to meet you guys. We want to hear about the slide-off hangers and all the benefits and features. Give us the pitch.
Thank you very much for having us on here today. Go Buckeyes. So as he said, Kyle and Kyle, our product here is what we call the slide-off hanger. And this actually spurred out of an entrepreneurship class where we met at the University of Toledo. We had this idea for this and we said, you know what, it'll be a great experience. Let's just get running with it and see where we can go. So we're up here in front of you guys today. We're excited to be here. A little bit about the product itself. So what it does is you slide down on this member here. The arms actually collapse inwards, your shirt's gonna fall right off. So you're not gonna stretch out your neck. And if you envision, this would actually be hanging in your closet, so you'd have your other hand to grab that once you take it down. So that obviously then works in reverse. You can actually just then put it in through the top. It's designed, it's actually spring loaded to come back up. And then once we get to this position, you'll see here it's a little flimsy still. We have designed in that it's a lock actually that jumps into place, and that's gonna give you that lock feature to hold that weight for heavier sweaters and whatnot. And what's nice about this as well is we don't have this rigid member going back and forth that's gonna create shoulder bumps or shoulder nipples, whatever you call it. That's a big problem with women is what we discovered. And since this actually flex to fit the shirt a little more comfortably, you know, if it's a little heavier, it'll sag a little bit more, but it's gonna hold the weight of the shirt. So that's the biggest benefit of our product. It's definitely more of a niche product than anything else out there right now. We definitely see it being, we don't necessarily want to replace every hanger in someone's closet. We want to replace maybe 3, maybe 5. You know, if they want to have 50 of them, that's great. We just want to, wherever we can provide value, we think that's where we're going to be able to do it. And we're making them here in the States. I'm excited about it. We love entrepreneurship.
So we're actually manufacturing it at my family's injection molding company. So we're real pliable in that aspect in a lot of ways. But this weekend actually marks the launch of the company. This is the first time we've done a big pitch, and we're actually working with a distributor that is in the trade show and pitching to big retailers. So it's an exciting weekend for us, having both initiatives. We think it's a good opportunity as a display item to demonstrate the sell versus being in the retail. So that's why we're excited about being here.
What is the price point on a 10-pack of these versus a 10-pack of Huggables?
So initially we were looking to sell a 3-pack of these retail for around $9.99. Just with being made in the States, obviously there's a little more cost associated with developing the product or manufacturing the product. So, I mean, a 10-pack you just scale upwards then, so.
3 for $10?
Yep.
Most entrepreneurs would stand up there and say I have a hanger and I'm going to go sell this to every hanger.
Right.
But you actually know the reality of not being able to do that if you're competing with someone that can sell 30 hangers for $5.
Yep.
I applaud you on the ability to say, let's be educated about how we approach this, and it's good.
I would definitely think about the roadmap with a product like this. Instead of just getting shelf placement, like where's the best place first to go with the shelf placement? How do you really, get the awareness and the education out there, and then get it to the retailer where the shopper's going to pay more for it, right?
Yep.
So really with this, it's a great ingenious idea. It's great that you're patenting it. Think about how to roll that out in a layered fashion. Don't just get a distributor just to get shelf placement. Think about how's the best way to do it.
Have you talked to any of the shopping channels at all? There's some others too. So that's a great area. It's the kind of thing, I think you mentioned, Kyle, that the women really liked it when you were doing your kind of focus groups, right? So those are the kinds of folks that are tuning into the shopping channels, and both domestically and internationally. England, Italy, Germany, around the world. So are you guys out of college now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, for a couple kids starting from college to where you are today, congratulations. It's a great job to get it to this point and have it exhibiting at the biggest trade show in the U.S. here in the houseware world.
You see the sweater I have on? Incessant shoulder bumps. Here and here, trying to get them out before I go to work. Such a pain. And then the collars on sweaters like this get stretched out so easy with conventional hangers. This is a beautiful solution. I love this product. Check this out. The slide-off hanger makes it that simple. Now, when you want to put your shirts back on, slip it right back through that collar. I grab the lock, I extend the arms back up, and then once it's done, it can go right back on my rack. Get them now. It's for a limited time. We don't have many of these, and it's at a special price just for you and just on the Big Pitch.
Now, let's return to the International Home and Housewares Show in Chicago.
Dan, welcome to the Big Pitch. Your company is WorkSafe, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you're going to be showing us today. So give us your big pitch.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We've created a new product called the Do-Up. Do-Up allows you to hygienically clean your home in ways that are faster, easier, and more comfortable than ever before. The first thing about it is this. The mop stands by itself. You don't have to lean the handle against a wall or a door or wrestle with it as it falls over all the time. The second thing is that we've replaced the standard hinge on every other mop with our patent-pending ball and socket system. The benefit of this is that the face of the mop stays in whatever position you put it in. Other mops are really floppy, so if you try to clean anything other than a floor, they don't work well. This can clean floors, but it can also clean walls such as bathroom tiles, windows, mirrors, and the like, or even ceilings for dusting. Also, the ball is removable from the socket, and that allows you to create an ergonomic handhold. Keeps your wrist straight when you're cleaning and allows you to get real power for scrubbing. We have other product faces as well, so you can just keep one stick and have a large one for cleaning floors, this medium one for smaller floors such as the bathroom floor or walls, and then this smallest one, which is for confined spaces. And the interesting thing about this one is that just uses a standard microfiber rag. You can get these anywhere. You just fold it in place, bend it down once, bend it down a second time, and away you go. So that's it. It's an easy product. Many entry levels for prices. You can just get the standard one, medium with a microfiber cloth on the handle, or work your way up there to a full range of products if you like.
Thank you, Dan. I've been seeing the ball in more products now. It's in vacuums, and is this what the patent is on? The ball?
Yeah, that's right. The patent is on the ball and socket system. Exactly right. No other mop previously has allowed you to have a replaceable ball where you can take it and use it and then swap it out for another one or use it as a handheld device.
Does it get loose over time as you take the ball in and out and change them?
We've tested it, and we've built a machine to basically take it out and put it in 15,000 times.
Okay.
It's more than enough for the average consumer.
Sure.
What's the retail price point, and are you in retail yet, or is this brand new?
It's brand new. We're not in retail yet. The retail price point for the small or medium face, this one, is $29, including the handle and 2 microfiber cloths.
And does it only come with your pads that fit the mop? That's the continuity then, right?
Yes, our pads fit the mop the best. You could use other pads if you wanted, but they won't give you the same experience as this one. One other thing I would like to say about the pads is that we're using commercial grade microfiber pads. So these are able to pick up microscopic particles, so you can actually clean your home with just water, no need for chemicals.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. What made you do this? Like, what's your background? What got you into this?
I'm a product development guy. I've been developing products for 20 years and bringing them to market. And what got me into this was a conversation with a hotel room attendant, believe it or not.
Interesting.
They struggle with the cleaning products they have. and I just felt I could do a better job. And I worked with many of them to create this product.
Cool, great job. That's a cool piece.
It's very innovative. In my world of as seen on TV, there's been a lot of mops that have done very, very well. And this might be one to think about taking into that world. So
Awesome.
Shopping channels, have you talked to any of those guys yet?
I haven't talked to any yet, but I think it's an ideal venue to show the product because you can show all the benefits of it.
So, I mean, that's part of what our team does. We do retail distribution, shopping channel distribution. We put you in touch, whether we help you or we just turn you on to some of our contacts. I think you've got something that's got some real potential for some good legs. So
Awesome, great to hear
Look
it.
forward to working with you.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks,
thank you.
Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
I was a stay-at-home dad for 4 years with 4 kids, a Labrador, 3 cats, and a turtle. Goodness knows, I know how to clean, and having the right tools makes all the difference. That's what you have here. I am super excited about the Doo-Wop. The Doo-Wop with that big ball socket design. I love how it actually holds the microfiber pad in whatever direction you want. So instead of one of those mops that just flops around all over the place, if I want to use this to clean windows, I can use it like this and it stays in that position. If I want to go up to my ceiling and clean vents, I can do it and it stays in that position. When I want to put it down, I put it down and it stays in position. It actually stays straight up and down without having to lean it against anything. The fact that this handle can be used by my 10-year-old, or I can take it all the way out like this and I can reach second-story windows from the outside to clean them. What a fantastic item. Built durable to last, comes with your pole, comes with your socket attachment, comes with your medium cleaning pad, and then another cleaning pad right here, both of which can be put in your washing machine to get them clean for the next time you want to use them. It's a fantastic item. I personally recommend it. Go to thebigpitchtv.com. Now is your chance to get your Doo-Wop system, get it home, and start saving time cleaning. It's at a special price just for you right now. thebigpitchtv.com. Let's check out our next item from the Big Pitch.
Now let's return to Chicago for the International Home and Housewares Show.
Welcome, Aaron and Michael, to our Big Pitch show. I think it's something to do with sharpening, but give us the pitch. Let's hear about it. Come on.
Yeah, so we're here and we're going to be introducing a new knife sharpener. So this is the Broad & Taylor knife sharpener. Even with all the knife sharpeners that are out there on the market, people still struggle in their kitchen every day with dull knives. It's a pretty big problem. So we're introducing a new model that's fast and easy to use and works with any kind of knife, even serrated knives. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick demo. So I've got a piece of foam rubber right here and a sharp knife. So right now it just cuts right through. But I'm going to go ahead and actually dull this knife, which you should never do at home. And you can see now it just mushes. It won't cut through at all. But now I'll go ahead and sharpen this knife, get it back to just how it was. Just like that, it'll cut right through again. So you may have noticed that there were 2 steps to the process. So the first was a sharpening phase, where I had the tip down, and that gets a new edge on it. It cuts a new edge just like you'd have at the factory. Now the second step was to have the tip up. And so this is a honing process, just like what a chef would do with a professional steel, but you can do it at home really easily. So that maintains your knife and keeps a sharp edge on it without having to put a lot of effort in. Most people, once you have a serrated knife and it gets dull, you just kind of throw it away because it's hard to sharpen. You have to have it professionally done. But with our sharpener, all you have to do is just put it in, turn it at an angle, and pull it right through. And this little spring-loaded action will keep the edge pressed right along each little
It just kind of
fillet.
moves along with it as it
Yeah,
goes.
exactly. So we're really excited about this product, and I hope you guys are too.
Cool. It's a great little product. Yeah.
Great demo, great demo. Well, the thing that hits me the most, because you mentioned it right at the top, there's a lot of knife sharpeners out there,
Yeah.
but there's not a lot of serrated knife sharpeners.
Yeah,
In fact,
right.
I'm not familiar with any other ones that do serrated knives. What's unique about this is the ability for it to flex.
That's right.
And be geared towards
that's absolutely
that
right.
serration, right?
Yes, not only that, but it actually, you know, you have knives that have different angles, right? So at the top, this one's 12, goes to 20. So it actually accommodates any type of knife, European, Japanese, doesn't matter, can be single-sided bevel, because that flexes that way, it floats to the angle of the knife. And for serrated knives, I mean, we go to knife shows, events, and you know, they'll bring the knives to us because the professional knife sharpeners can't do anything with them. We can also do knives that are half serrated. So if you got the steak knife that's got serrations halfway down and then double bevel, you can do each part. You can just sharpen the tip. And the great thing about this is you're never going to damage your knife. I mean, some knife sharpeners are just intimidating people. The electric knife sharpeners, people, they're whirring, I mean, it's an appliance. People are afraid to put their knife into it, and they're always taking off metal. I mean, I know a lot about knife sharpening. I got stones, you know, but if you went into my kitchen before I had this product, all my knives were dull because it's too much of a hassle.
And you guys all have your fingers, so that's good too.
We do.
I'd be a little
Sharp
worried
knife
about
is a
that.
safe knife.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, so how many different edges are there?
Okay.
I think
well,
this
as
is
general
in-
classes, right?
Yeah.
You've got your European knives, which are about 15 degrees. Okay.
So
The
15
Henkel's,
degree edge?
15 degrees on each side, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's basically if you put this down and you just kind of you don't have to be scientific about it, right? Just put it down, just gently press. You're going to be at 15 degrees. Now, this pulling through this way, you're only going to do that if your knife is really dull. I mean, we've got these in stores. Literally, the sales guys go out on the sidewalk. They'll scrape the knife on the concrete, come back in and sharpen it for the customer with 3 quick strokes.
Right.
But in general, you're always going to be doing this, okay? And again, you just moderately press down, that's going to be 15 degrees. If you've got, say, a knife that you want to use to fillet fish, all right, and it's that thin knife and you want a super sharp, doesn't have to be strong. If you just gently press, you're going to be at 12 degrees, and you can put a really, really sharp edge on that. If you've got a chopping knife that you want to be very strong, that goes down to 20 degrees. All you do is you push down hard, and now you're putting a very strong edge on it that won't break.
Life expectancy on any of this, or do you have to have
These sharpening
replacement
bars,
parts?
10 years in home use,
okay.
and we sell replacements.
Right.
This is the knife sharpener for dummies, they call it,
You bet.
Yeah, there you go.
You bet.
It's cool.
All right, very
Great.
good. Excellent. Good job, guys.
job.
Okay,
Thank
you.
Even if I didn't own a knife, I would still want this on my kitchen counter just because it's so blasted pretty. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. They've done an incredible job styling this knife sharpener for you. But it is exactly that. It's a very functional knife sharpener that will even do your serrated blades. It's very hard to find a knife sharpener that'll do that. And it does it safely. It's very robust, so when you pull your knife through, it's not moving around on the counter. And it's certainly not one of those sticks that always come with every knife set that you use like this. And, you know, it takes a college degree to learn how to do it properly. This is very, very simple. And it's for you, the Big Pitch viewer. You can go to thebigpitchtv.com right now and pick up yours for a limited time at a special price. Be sure to watch for us next time when Kevin Harrington and the Big Pitch team select more products from incredible inventors direct from the floors of America's most amazing product trade shows. For more information, go to thebigpitchtv.com.
It's your time. Go to thebigpitchtv.com now. Each one of these products is available for a limited time at incredible prices. Brought to you by The Big Pitch and the International Home and Housewares Show.